thought we were coming to see lots of new bands, which we are, and they're great. But there's someone else here.
What happened to that light? Why did you turn the light off?
It did turn off, didn't it? There we go. Hello.
I'm the old band. I'm Melissa Auf der Maur. I was born and raised 6 blocks that way. This is my favorite boulevard, Saint Laurent Boulevard, St. Lawrence, you could call it, named after the river that flows through Quebec that brings you to England if you go really far east. And this boulevard divides the east and the west. East is French, west is English. I grew up on the boulevard, so I'm split down the middle, as I am also half American and half Canadian, so I'm always dual. And a Pisces, no less.
You're actually tri.
Oh yeah,
What's the dual word for
the
tri?
tri one is the passport that will get me everywhere, which is a Swiss passport, which is why I can go to Europe and no one will ask me any questions.
And grew up French speaking, so you're sort of quite international, aren't you?
I'm very international. I wear
That's
plaid
good.
jackets. I have red hair. But this is Montreal, and they're doing the worst construction here, but I'm very excited that international friends have come to be seduced by what I consider to be the most incredible city in North America for sure, up there with New York, New Orleans, which unfortunately is having a hard time, and San Francisco. Hands down, cities with most soul. And then in Europe, there's a Amsterdam, Berlin sort of competition of the coolest cities in the Western world. But there's no other like Quebec and Montreal, Quebec, because it's old world mixed with new world, French speaking mixed with English speaking, and a government that supports the arts like you've never ever imagined. And this event that you have all come to with your ginger friend from NME is it shows that the Quebec government wants to help artists, believe it or not, tour in Europe and get their sounds heard by you.
And you're here in a kind of an advisory
I'm
capacity,
here because I like to,
diplomatic.
Very diplomatic. I could have been a musician or I could have been a diplomat, but the fact is that I wave the flag, the Canadian and Montreal flag. Some may have seen on my MPEG amp, I've always had the Montreal flag there, and I will do anything for this city. And I'm a politician's daughter, and my father lived and breathed for this city, so I have to do the same. And I do. And now we go eat psychedelic pizza.
Psychedelic pizza, wow. and then tomorrow we're going to hear all about your new artistic
you're here with a new project.
Which is more than just an album.
Way more. I mean, music I'll give to you for free, and then I'll intrigue you to join my world through fantasy film and comic book and web mania involving Vikings, car crashes, witches, and bleeding forests. But we'll also knock on the door of the Queens of the Stone Age dressing room, which will be very fun.
Let's eat psychedelic pizza. Wow.